Louisiana beer reviews. Seagram's Escapes Jamaican Me Smile. Malt beverage with natural flavors added, and contains FD&C red number 40 and FD&C yellow number 6. Yellow and red make orange. So, okay, the Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. Yeah, it's 11.2 ounces. The bottle is only 330 milliliters, not the full American size, unfortunately. Looks like it was made on March 12, 2024 at 1:13 in the afternoon. I'm not sure about that, but it looks like that's probably the code they're using. CABC. January, February, March. I don't know why it would have taken so long to get here. These things, sometimes the bottle and date will be months ahead of when it hits the shelves, because this just came out recently here in Louisiana. This is part of their, I think it's called Jamaican Me Happy Pack. It's different products for the warm months. And they don't say much on the website for each flavor, just stuff like, get ready for the warm months, the hot months with these exciting new flavors, blah, blah, you know, that kind of thing. So natural lemon, strawberry, watermelon, and guava, plus orange flavors. So it's all natural flavors, and the orange is capitalized, meaning that's the lead flavor. Okay, so orange will be the lead, just like the previous one I did, pineapple was the lead, and then they got background lemon, strawberry, and watermelon. Okay, watermelon. Premium malt beverage, meaning it must contain hops and barley malt, and it may contain a corn or rice adjunct. Okay, so it is a type of beer based product, at least. All right, twist cap is on pretty tight. All right, Seagram's Escapes, very popular in Louisiana. Now I find these hold together a lot better at the 5% or even better 8% level. Now if you get above 8, 10% are good. The 10%ers, or the Seagram's doesn't do that, but the 10%ers can be a little much. All right, nice smoke. No, I do not buy these regularly to drink. I buy them for reviews, and I did get singles, so that was a benefit. And they didn't cost too much for the single. Might make a little crickle crackle or fizzy. Yes, like fizz. It's popping like champagne. No head of foam, no lacing. You don't get that on these products. They filtered the beer down to where it's basically a vodka-like substance, which is what they're trying to get. They want the beer to be neutral in flavor. They want it to be neutral in aroma. All right, that's just the base. They want the flavor to come from the natural flavorings. Okay. So it's a beer base, but it's not made to taste like a beer. It's for people that don't like beer, really. It's for people that like, well, Hawaiian punch, soda pop, but they want alcohol, so you get it. I think they're using real sugar. They don't say anything about artificial flavoring anywhere on the carton or the package. Yeah, it smells like the previous one. Smelled like a melange or fruit. Do I get orange in the lead? Yes, I believe I do. Let's go with the taste. Cheers. Prickly carbonation, medium mouthfeel. Sugar sweetness is there, but it's not overwhelming. Let's say 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness, look, they're not going to have any bitterness. 0 out of 5 hop cones. It contains hops. The law says it must contain hops. The law does not say it has to be bitter hops. It could just be aroma hops, very low IBU type of hop, and they're only adding that to comply with the law. But it might cut the sweetness a little bit too. Okay, but that's questionable. If you buy these in Canada, very likely they'll be vodka based. And they'll probably be using Seagram's vodka would be a good guess. But some states, you can't buy. In Louisiana, you can. There's no rule against it. But in some states, you can't buy a liquor-based product in a convenience store or gas station or grocery store, even if it was only 3.2. Absolutely forbidden. But if it's malt-based, yeah, that's fine, no problem. So see how ridiculous these laws are. Let's go with the taste. Again, Yeah, it's like orange drink, you know. If you get Fanta or what they sell around here, Fago, Big Shot orange drinks. I mean, Big Shot and Fago, I think, might be made in the same factory. They just under different headquarters. I think they got the same distributor. But you know, there's 50 different orange sodas, right, in the world. Even the store brands, the Food Club and the Surefine and the Best Choice. Those are a little bit inferior, but they're not that different from your big brands. I think knee high is around some states. I might have seen that in North Louisiana. I don't think I've seen it around here. But that's what this is targeting, those people. I'm not saying that in a negative way, like, oh, something's wrong with you because you don't want a real beer. Some people just don't like it. And they're not going to look at this as a beer. It is technically a beer, but, you know, they're going to look at it as a sweet alcohol drink. And you could drink a 6-pack of these, you're not going to get drunk. It's very low. It's, you know, barely an alcohol product, but it is technically. Now, some people will say states like Utah, all the beer is 3.2. But you see, that's 3.2% by weight. And it comes across, it calculates out to about 4% by volume. 4%. That's still, you know, monstrously low for the United States market, because our beers here, you know, 4.5 is considered low average, right? 5 would be your average, and it's probably crept up over the years. Americans seem to prefer powerful beer, full strength, extra strength. Well, for an extremely light, and you do get tap water, clean, you do get some pale malt, which you will get with these. You'll get like pale, it's like really light bread. Not the bread crust, just the bread, the center. There's the sun coming above that roof line. Not a cloud in the sky today, clear. Humidity is relatively low. You get some of those days in the summer here, but it'll be baking like an oven. 3 o'clock this afternoon, it'll be well into the 90s. And I wouldn't dream of sitting out here then. So would I buy? I wouldn't buy any of these. That's just reality. I buy them for reviews. They're fun to try, but to sit and drink these all during the week, no, I wouldn't do it. But, you know, is it hitting the target, what they're making it for? Yeah, and they're, like I said, they're wildly popular. They're making the money. I see these on the shelves. They don't usually, I never see them promoting some kind of like socio-political cause. You know, they kind of like steer away from that to not like alienate people. You say, well, you alienate them, they're bad. Yeah, but then them think you're bad for alien. You know what I mean? Like, you gain this side, but you lose that side. Or you gain that side, you lose that side. So their attitude, I guess, is like, well, we just sell beverages. We're not into all of that pushy stuff, which I think is a good idea. But it's pretty savory, really, with the juiciness. And I don't drink juice. I drink wine, but only about 2 ounces a day. But yeah. The only criticism, like I say, that little tap water, and that I can't say pale malt is a criticism. I mean, it is what it is. That is what it is made with. Corn or anything like that? Nah, I don't pick up anything like that. So it's another winner. If you look at the Seagram's portfolio on the website, Seagram's Escapes, you better have a lot of time, because the list seems endless. And they say, and now you can look at Seagram's Spiked. That's their 8%. And that goes on and on. And then they have the special editions. And then they'll say, and there's the new one. I can't remember what it's called. But it's a mid-range 5%. I guess they figured 3.2 is a little bit low for some people, and 8 is a little too high for many people. So 5% might be a good mid-range, and I think it is. I haven't tried them. But now that's hitting the market. So you could occupy a lot of time going through the Seagram's Beverage Company portfolio. So, yeah, I think it's a 93. It would be higher without those little sort of trivial problems. But anyway, so Laissez Le Bon Temps Relais, a most excellent flavor malt beverage. Buy what you want, right? And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Rochester, New York, and check out that big brewery there. Now, like I said before, I don't know if they don't. When I was there, that was like 6 years ago. They didn't give. No, it's 8 years ago. They didn't give tours. They were saying, nah, we don't go in. And this brewery was huge. And I'm like, man, I'd love to see it. But they have this little one room. They call it Pilot Brewery, and it's interesting, but it's just not much to see. Now, their main thing they're pushing is the gift shop. Well, you know how these breweries and distilleries are. That's what it's all about. So you can buy all sorts of shirts, caps, glassware, and they have like a little restaurant in there you can eat. So that's really the focus. And it's easy to find. It's right next to the river, right off the main boulevard through the city. So but you could get some nice photos. Anyway, all right, so Laissez Le Bon Temps Relais once again, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.